A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the... And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
What happened? Can you hear me? Rob. You good?
it's Elway. Got him in right side. It's Shea. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Give me that, boy.
Intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
don't do that, boy.
Year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into
power. I threw it too early.
Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. But their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Right here, 3. Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful.
Come here.
They're locked in.
Come here.
Really focused.
Oh, this shit dead, boy.
But it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Elway. A dump off for Davis. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This defense for the Vikings, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on a young season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the 1st down.
On 1st down.
Come here.
And he takes a shot.
Oh, kill Elway.
He says this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Elway. They'll set up the screen to Davis. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown.
Oh, that shit dead. That shit dead.
But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass. Uses
that shit dead, boy.
And pick up the 1st down.
Inside give to Davis. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Set you out.
To start a new set of downs. That is simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Elway to throw.
Oh, pick that again, boy.
Complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Elway.
Come here, Elway.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll be incomplete.
Come here, Elway.
Heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to
got no time, dude.
There with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
10, Elway again.
Come here, pick that off. Come on.
It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play
Knock it down, I hit turn.
coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Elway. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They'll try and throw for it with Elway.
No, sir.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is knocked out in the middle of the field and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get ahead on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections, they want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that with no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And we're going down the number 4, getting this inside the 30. Last play they got stuck at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
First down, here's Orlando Peterson. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The Vikings at 2-0 here to begin the season. They're coming feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run again with Peterson. And he's able to move the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try to middle with Peterson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that way. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
After the interception, here's Elway. That's complete to Shaw. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Here's Elway to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Elway will throw.
Oh, man. Come on.
Not much chance of that working. Almost
Get that shit out your playbook. That shit dead.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with
That
some
shit
confidence.
dead, boy.
Not a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap.
That shit dead.
Did a nice job there to force an incompletion.
You gotta get that out your playbook. Fucking with me.
Come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to
Got him. Choked up, ain't you? Choking up, ain't you?
They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
And another
Yeah, when they getting on you like that, he choking
the
up.
defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Come here. Come here. That line on your ass. Ain't no blitz. That line.
It takes extra 4th down. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
Damn, he got. Damn.
Well, we put in the books as a 53-yard
My bad, Charles.
punt. And it will be Vikings ball 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll drop the throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now back to throw. Quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5, a spot at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. Now away on 1st down. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, Elway. And this one is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Elway. This is Smith to the ground. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing right, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the right direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Elway. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Yeah, the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third. Now Elway. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. That is just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So just shy of midfield, they tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball well. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Ain't no way. That nigga jumped up that high.
It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
On first, they'll throw with Elway. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. From midfield, Elway. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now Elway to throw. And Thomas has it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Elway. That is caught by Sharp. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He's going to go up top again, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there for Minnesota. 62 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On first down, Elway. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now here's Davis to run again on second. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Elway now looking to throw on third. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he's got some space here.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Elway. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Elway will throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now Elway on third and long. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll try and throw for it with Elway. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Man open, it's Moss, complete.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Peterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Vikings have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Joseph on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
calm you down real quick. Take the lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Get this fumble right here.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Nigga, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Now the
all that
Broncos are
timeout.
call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
What you gonna do, man? Where'd you get that rock? You gonna let us take it back? You gonna let us take that ball back? That's what you gonna let us do. Get him, y'all. Get him, get him, get him.
Now Elway on first down.
That shit dead. That shit dead. Told you.
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Told you.
And the Vikings are going to
Told
take
you.
possession of the football.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
Yeah, I drew that one up on him.
Still work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now
Hooker.
his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing
Thank
him
you.
and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
What they gonna do
The
to
last
stop
run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, Peterson.
Dang.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 70 yards rushing now for Peterson ahead of first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Good shit, AP.
He'll take it down inside the 10.
Good shit, AP.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd.
Feed him, feed him, feed him, feed him.
Games like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it. But what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to staff the line of scrimmage. What
Keep
runs do you
feeding.
have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked
Where you
box
at,
and
Ma?
continue to move the ball?
Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon. Peterson.
Good shit, boy.
Down this time at the 5-yard line.
Good shit, boy.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's
Run that
perfectly
ball,
apt. He's
run
one of
that
the better
ball.
runners in the NFL, and all he does is just
Run that
find
ball.
avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Up the middle, it's Peterson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Peterson will score. Touchdown.
Keep feeding him that rock.
We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important,
Yeah, when
is
it's a
being
close
able to
game, you
take
gotta run that
advantage
ball.
when turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
No, sir. Hit my kicker.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. The bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Gotta come up out of there. Come here, come here.
And they're going to start in a hole. He's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Yeah, that is right. Make an 8.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, why he didn't pick that off? Come on, Brown. Get away from me.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. Now it's Elwell. Airing it out deep for
I know exactly where you. Oh, let me get that, cuz. Yeah, it was your fault, bro.
15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Better throw that rock.
He's not able to get away.
Better throw that rock.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a
we ain't gonna let you.
6 to bring up 2nd down. Here's Elway.
Woo! Let's go, nigga!
1st and 2nd down to a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Pitch it off, Debo. Let's go. Get up out of here.
And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, the field goal is probably
we get up and down here quick, real quick.
And unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But
some clock. That was wild. You've got the lead, and you run backwards.
Damn.
So you're just trying to do too much.
They're staying in. They're staying in. Get it. Get him. Come here. Damn. I should have ran it first, though. That's on me. I should have ran it first.
That's going to cost his team.
Well, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
Yeah, it cost us. It cost us. What the hell?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the ball to making a huge play and stealing the momentum.
The boy trying to make plays now.
Right now, and they're ready to
I like it.
One more time.
And we'll see
I love
if the
it.
offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Elway.
Don't do it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Get that ball off.
Throwing a little traffic there, and that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Elway to throw.
No, boy.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Peterson gets the call running left.
Oh,
It's
whatever.
going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
What?
Incomplete.
Boy, they need to stop this on this game, bro.
Despite the lead here in the fourth,
Hell nah.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team
Got in front of.
extend it. Have some fun. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send it deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
I missed it.
And this one
I should have pointed it over. I didn't move it.
This will stay a 12-point game. Well, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. First, they'll throw with Elway. Thomas brings it in. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Yeah, I call it.
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
No, sir. I knew that was coming. Knew that was coming.
The Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're
So many people right there.
With that as their final act, that interception, good way for them to end it. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Trying to lay
No, sir. No, sir, cuz. 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 No, sir. Randy Moss, nigga. Gerard, you got Moss.
They widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Guarantee it's going to happen against anybody.
Kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they left to bring it out here from the end zone.
You're gone, eh?
He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but It's caught at the 25. Touchdown.
Give me another chance to score again.
76 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
We're ready for that.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up. Right?
There's too many people right there in the club not to pick that off.
Mitchell's primary read, he recognized that they were all over.
Come on now.
He continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass.
I already knew it was
exactly
coming.
where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Oh, that didn't go too long.
And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a capper on this
You
one.
touched it before it went 10 yards.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a
Oh,
high-stakes
yeah.
scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play.
That killed you
Special
right there.
teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables.
Whatever.
In this case, they didn't get it done.
Say what you want to say.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Ooh, Moss back, Moss.
Yeah. Complete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
No, sir. Damn, what the fuck I just do? I just got off the damn.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone.
They wouldn't even go up, bruh. Cut back. We'll take that. Told you. We'll take that. He got his touchdown. He was supposed to. Damn.
That's going to be so disappointing for a defense.
That was crazy.
Forced to fumble. Think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Now, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.
What? Gerard.
Hardee's takes the time to hand bread their chicken because hand breading gives their chicken the perfect balance of juicy.
Damn.